The power of nature. Good morning everyone. Today, we'll be discussing the power of nature and how it can be used to promote forest and wildlife conservation through biosphere reserves, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Let's dive into this important topic and explore the potential of this initiative. Deforestation has disastrous consequences for our planet. Every year, millions of acres of forests are being destroyed to make way for farming, development, and other uses. This has a significant impact on wildlife, biodiversity, and climate. Wildlife habitats are being reduced, leading to extinction of species. The water cycle is being disrupted, resulting in droughts and floods. Worst of all, it contributes to global warming and climate change. We can help mitigate these effects by creating biosphere reserves, national parks, and wildlife sanctuaries to conserve forests and wildlife and protect our planet. Biosphere reserves are a great way to conserve and protect wildlife, biodiversity and traditional lifestyles. An example of such a reserve is the Pachmarhi Biosphere Reserve in central India, comprising the Satpura National Park and the Bori and Pachmarhi wildlife sanctuaries, all of which work to preserve the biodiversity of the area. Another example of such commitment to conservation is the Samabtn River Gorge Biosphere Reserve. These reserves are essential instruments for wildlife protection, safeguarding habitats and demonstrating the significance of traditional lifestyles. Humans are just one of the many species that exist on our planet. Flora and fauna make up the environment, essential for all life and our duty to preserve it. Flora are the plants found in a given area, while fauna are the animals. Pachmarhi, for example, is home to sal, teak, wild mango, jamun, silver ferns and wild dogs, cheetahs, wolves, leopards, blue bulls and barking deer. Conserving biodiversity, flora and fauna is a responsibility that needs our effort to ensure their continued existence for ourselves and future generations. Endemism is an intriguing part of ecology. Species of plants and animals which are exclusive to a certain geographical area are referred to as endemic species. As an example, sal and wild mango are endemic plants found in Pachmarhi, and bison, Indian giant squirrel, and flying squirrel are endemic animals existing there. These endemic species are vital in the preservation of nature's equilibrium by being a special component of the web of life. Thus, safeguarding them is critical in order to guarantee a sound future for all living beings. The slide covers the concept of wildlife sanctuaries. A wildlife sanctuary is a protected area, where animals can live in peace without any disturbance or interference. Killing or capturing of animals is strictly prohibited. As an example, Kumali Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kerala Wildlife Squirrel, and Wildlife Sanctuary 3FS, are some of the known wildlife sanctuaries in Kerala. These sanctuaries are vital for the environment, and provide an essential refuge for the animals living in them. This slide is about endangered animals and how we can protect these species from disappearing. Endangered animals are species whose populations are slowly shrinking and could become extinct if not managed properly. The government recently launched Project Tiger to protect the tigers in the country. Some species, like dinosaurs, have already become extinct. Red data books are used to keep a record of all endangered plants and animals, helping us identify which species are most in danger and what efforts should be made for their protection. To save the world's endangered species, we must all work together. Not protecting them could lead to disastrous consequences. The term ecosystem refers to all the living and non-living components that make up a particular environment. This includes things like plants, animals, climate, water, soil, and even physical structures like rivers and lakes. An ecosystem can also include the human society that lives within the environment. An example of this is the river ecosystem near 1752. It includes both the physical river and its inhabitants, as well as the people who live near the river, who all contribute to the overall health and stability of the environment. Migratory species are vital to the balance of biodiversity across the planet, and birds are amongst the most far-ranging of them. In Uttar Pradesh, migratory birds are an integral part of the local ecology, coming from as far away as Siberia to find suitable habitats for the winter months. It is therefore essential that we focus on protecting their habitats and enacting policies that will safeguard their safety and well-being. Only by doing so can we prevent the disruption of this essential part of nature. Recycling is an essential way of conserving our forests and wildlife. By recycling paper, we can preserve up to 17 trees each time a ton of paper is recycled. Not only that, but we can also save energy, water, and chemicals that are normally used for paper production. By minimizing our paper usage, we can indirectly contribute to the conservation of our forests and wildlife. Let's join together in our mission to save the environment by recycling more paper. Reforestation is a simple and effective way to help the environment and should be taken seriously. Planting trees is one of the most effective methods of reversing the damage done to our forests due to deforestation. It helps to restore the lost biodiversity of the area, improves the soil quality, reduces air pollution, and helps to control global warming. Additionally, reforestation helps to prevent floods and drought, and improves the local economy. We can all join in the fight against deforestation by supporting reforestation projects, and by simply planting more trees ourselves. Let's take action now to ensure our forests are protected for the future.